Hi you guys, so I'm going to install my Vietnamese extensions. They are clip-ins, and first I am going to take about a half an inch to maybe 2 inches away from the nape of my neck and section the top part away from it. I do this because my hair is really short and I don't really need to worry about the bottom part, so I can start kind of high. So once I have it all clipped up, I comb it out, make sure there's no knots or anything like that, and I find the right piece. I tend to use, that's actually the wrong piece, which I realize. I use either a 2-clip or a 3-clip, and in this case, I actually used a 2-clip piece that I have in the back. So once I've combed it out, and you'll have to excuse my nail, I'm not in the mood to replace it, but once I've combed out my clip-in extensions, I will put them in my hair and make sure that it's even and that the back part has a good foundation. And so you can't really see because my lighting is horrible, but I have it nice and secure right there, and I'm not too worried about whether or not the parting is even because you won't see it anyways. I just want to make sure that it's secure in my head. So because I'm layering my colors, I'm actually going to put black and then blonde and mix it so that it has sort of like a peekaboo effect. So I'm going to take another section about 1 inch away, starting at the top of my ear, and then I'm going to section away the top part. The one thing when I do section this part, the back, is that I don't care if it's necessarily perfectly even. I just want to make sure that the start point on one side is going to match the start point on the other side. So you can see they're both starting above my ear. Now that I have that clipped away, I'm going to put in my 4-clip weft. And for me, whenever I put my clip-ins in, I end up doing it differently every single time. And you'll see once you get used to them, once you get used to the shape of your head and your hair, you'll figure out what to use. So I actually cut my pieces after this video. I think I cut more after this video just to personalize it to my head. So for this part, I started at my ear, but you can see on the other side it's not completely even. So I'm going to use that 2-clip weft to finish the line so that it comes completely even around my scalp. And I'm just showing you that when I held up the comb, that no hair comes out of these extensions. I absolutely love this hair. If you're interested in getting any of the extensions, please leave me a message in the comments below. I will definitely direct you to the website. So now that it's completed, you can see right there, it comes up a little bit above. That's okay. I just need to make sure that the front part is even and that it is consistent. The other part where it's up above a little bit will be hidden in all of my hair. So this is the complicated part. Once you get to the top of the head, it's really all about tactic, honestly. I mean, I know I sound like I'm talking about like a war movie, but it really is. It's all about maneuvering and tactic, and it doesn't need to be perfect. So I'm making sure that my two sides at my temple are even and level, and the back part, it may or may not be even, but it is a line. And what I like to do actually is comb down the hair sometimes if it's sticking up or anything like that, just to smooth it out. So that's always an option. If you want to just make sure it's laying flat, you can do that. So now I'm going to take this blonde weft, and I'm actually only going to put it in the middle of my head, which you will see in a second. Sorry, I think I was like getting a text message or something. So this is a 3-clip weft. Once again, I did cut this, and I'm putting it right in the back of my head. And I'll turn around for you. So right there, it's right in the middle. And I'm doing that because I'm layering colors. I sort of go for that like dirty Christina Aguilera look, you know, like when she was with Redman. I don't know why, just something about me, I just really like that look. This isn't a look for everybody, but I do like the peekaboo look of the blonde. So to pull off that effect, I am going to put 2 blonde pieces on each side of my head. I'm sorry, not 2 blonde pieces, 2 black pieces. So this is my 1B clip-in extensions, and by the way, these are 28 inches, so they're really, really long. And I'm going to put another one on the other side. All of this is going to be hidden, so what you're going to see is actually a really cute effect of the blonde underneath, but it's going to look natural because I will have the black at the top. And it's already kind of coming together. I just need to really focus on the top now and make sure it's all going to blend. It's really important to decide what side your part is going to be, and for me, I go back and forth. I go to a middle part, sometimes I do a side part, but you really need to decide what side and where your part is going to be. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making sure that my line goes back a certain amount, at least make sure the line goes to the middle of the top of the head so it looks realistic. And then once you have the part sectioned off, you can begin to actually put the top part of the extensions in your hair. I think this is a really good example of how good this hair is. I literally can just comb it through. I was sticking these just in my drawer, and I can just comb it through. They do not tangle, they don't shed. They're so easy to work with. So I'm putting that piece right there. I'm gonna start layering the black over the blonde so that you can't see where exactly it starts and where it ends. And I decided to do a side part. So once again, I keep going back and looking at how it looks in a side part. I don't just like keep layering them. I keep going back to see, okay, what's it look like now? What's it look like now? And a lot of it is just sort of feeling out your own hair. When I first started wearing these clip-ins, I was so frustrated because I had watched videos and I was like, oh my God, it looks so easy, and it's not. But it's really about just getting to know your head and your hair and getting the flow of it. I actually was wearing them just to practice when I would go walk my dog, just so I could get used to it, because when I go back to work, I didn't want to be spending 3 hours trying to figure out what exactly I was doing wrong. So now that I've got the back really kind of set up, I am going to just add these extra clips, and I'm going over exactly what I've got left to know where to place them. One thing I have started to do is not put so much hair on the top, and I have started to really just use my own hair on the top. It blends a little bit better, and I don't have to worry so much about it because my hair is really short. It's not like I need to blend medium length hair into my extensions. So in this video, I did put a lot more at the top, which is a total preference if you want to. But lately I have been doing it a little different. I don't put as many extensions on the top, and I actually like the look a little bit more. It looks a little more natural. So right there, I'm putting the clip on the side, and I'm peekabooing it a little bit. That's like my favorite word right now. So I'm just sort of finding where it needs to go. It's not a certain system. So when you're doing your hair, if you're like, oh my God, I'm frustrated, that's so normal. That means you're going in the right direction. And it looks really funky right now, but I'm going to comb it out. I'm going to use a brush to smooth it. I'm just making sure that no clips are being seen in between and that it's all laying down. Once again, I repeat, this is the look that I want. I do want it to have sort of that choppy blonde black showing through, and right there I noticed there was a huge blank mark of just blonde, and it looked really weird. So I'm going to put one of my small clip-ins right there because I did have some extras, and I knew that once I got to the front, By then I was okay. I just needed 1 or 2 there. So I put that clip there. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because the front is really just, it depends on the person. It depends on how your hair is. I can show you the back, and that's pretty typical, but the front is really, 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 I can't stress this enough, going to depend on how you like to wear your hair. So I have 1 left. Where is the 1 clip gonna go? I don't even think I knew where I was gonna put the clip, honestly. I mean, it was just, it seems so easy until you're doing it, and then by the 15th time you're like, okay, now it's easy. So I put the clip where I knew it wouldn't show and where I could add just a little bit more volume on the top. I found a good spot because of the look I was gonna do. I found it and it looks great. I love the way it came out. I love the look. For a long time I was actually doing platinum, all platinum, and this guy that I've been seeing for a while, he doesn't like the platinum. He's like, ew, I don't like it. He likes me like really natural. So this is like a nice medium of me being able to wear the platinum and the black, and I really like it. It's cute, it's edgy, it's funky, and I'm not the type of person that wears just one color. So I might even wear purple some days. It's just, I'm just not like that. So I really like this look. It's really refreshing and new, and I don't really see anybody else doing this look right now. So I'm going to use my brush, and I'm just going to smooth my hair. You can see like my sharp ends of my hair. By the way, I did not flat iron my hair before I did this. I had flat ironed it that morning, and I figured since I was doing this for the video, I didn't really want to burn my hair if I wasn't going anywhere unnecessarily. So, I mean, I treat my hair so bad. I really do not think about health of my hair. I use Olaplex, but I will just flat iron my hair to death. So I really didn't want to do that if I didn't need to. So I'm really happy with it. It looks good. It's smooth. I checked the back. The brush smooths it down and just blends it really, really well. That's the advantage of having short hair, is that you can just brush it with the brush and it smooths down. So now I'm going to curl my clip-in extensions, and I have a really easy way that I do it. I personally always wear my extensions straight, but because I was going to take some pictures for my Facebook and my Instagram, and I just wanted to see also how the curl look would look with the colors, I decided to curl it. So this is a really easy way that I curl my extensions. There's so many ways that you can curl clip-ins. When I do them on customers, sometimes I will curl them as I'm installing them, so it has a little bit more of a fullness, but I really wanted a sleek kind of beachy look. So what I do is just take small sections and go around my head and curl from the bottom. And you'll see as I'm curling, because the hair is really, really long, I pull that piece over, and then I'm going to pull down, and I'm going to pull that curl out and pull and twist. That's going to give each curl a little bit more sharpness, so it's not a bouncy ringlet and it's more of a wave. And I just continue that whole process all the way down. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple to wear clip-in extensions. I really like it. I was wearing wigs for a really, really long time, and then I was like, I'm really tired of not seeing my hair, and I also was wearing ponytails for a while. I was putting way too much gel in my hair. So I mean, right now I'm really into clip-ins. I'm loving it. I'm loving the ease of taking them in, of putting them in and taking them out. I'm able to condition my hair once a week now, and I really just needed my hair to breathe. I think that it's not really a good idea to cover your head all the time, and I just needed something. I also do wear my hair just short. I really like the way it looks. It's really edgy. I'm always into the edgy look, so I do wear my hair short as well. When I'm gonna go to the store, I'll put it in a little ponytail, and I'll have like 17 hairs coming out, and I actually like it. It's like funny to me. So I don't know. I was on a Zoom call like a week ago, and I was on like a conference call with some people, and it was so funny because I just woke up and I put my hair in this high ponytail, and it was like I look like a bird, and it's just so funny to me when I look crazy. I don't know. So yeah, basically I'm going around the head with the curls, and like I said, I'm pulling down, unwinding so that the curl is sharp and more like a twist and not a ringlet or like a curl. I'm going to let those set. I'm not going to separate them yet. The hair is really, really long. I'm liking the effect of it curled, but for me, and this is just my personal preference, I really like to have the straight hair, especially when I have long hair. I feel like it's a little too popcorny for me when I have curls. So it's just not my personal preference, but I think that when you do have highlights or color, it's really, really cute. It kind of twists it around and gives it a candy cane effect. And I mean, it's cute. I like it. I would maybe do it for a wedding or something, but yeah, it's blending really well. I'm really satisfied with this hair. This extension line that I'm actually wearing is my extension line. It's called Urban Elegance Extensions, and we specialize in Vietnamese hair. So all of my hair is coming from Vietnam, is completely unprocessed, and by unprocessed I mean there's no coating to make it shiny. It's very, very natural hair, and so it's not, you know, marketed as something that it's not. It is just hair from Vietnam. The consistency of the straight hair is really silky, which is really nice because it blends and looks really good with natural hair. It's not too shiny. And these are the clip-ins I'm wearing from my line. I also carry keratin, I-tips, U-tips, and flat tips. And I also have tape-ins. And we have a lot of different colors. The blonde that I'm wearing is the 60C, which is a little cooler than 613, and then the black is the 1B. I picked the 60C because I do know how to color hair. I just get really tired of doing it all the time. So the great thing about my company is you can order 60C and have your hair already toned for you, which is really, really nice. So we also have different colors that are more of a warmer blonde. You can check out our website. It's www.urbanelegancebeauty.com. I have not been able to really promote the company the way I really want to because I'm so busy with work. I work at a hair salon, and so I'm really trying to just get more into the promotion of my company because I do have some really good hair. But right now I'm mostly focusing on clients that I work on in the salon and other stylists that work on clients. But I would definitely love to have my company become more mainstream. So if you're interested, please leave a comment below. Check out the website or our Instagram and leave me a comment. I will be more than happy to answer any of your questions.